Let us play a little bit of Omno on Xbox Series X here. Just making sure that this is live. One second. Yeah, we are live. Okay, cool. All right, I have the chat window open. This is apparently made by one person. It's an exploration action-adventure title. It's on Game Pass. I don't know anything about it. Looks like I'm controlling a little onion. How's it going, Alpha Cat? Good to see you. I don't know if I have any actions. Okay, I can jump. Okay. Or any attacks. I don't know. Let's check it out. Let me know how the audio mix is. It's okay. I'm plugged in, look. I need it. No, I only have the one. You want to go upstairs? You have to go? Oh, okay, I love you. See you in a bit. Audio and video look great. Vic, you are good. Thank you, Alpha Cat. Whoa, another stream. Lucky. Well, here's the thing. With Twitch, I don't feel like I can... I mean, it's all about live. This is why I wanted to do it. I like streaming, guys. I enjoy it. Uh-oh, I'm drowning. But with YouTube, I feel a little guilty if I stream too much. You know, it's like I'm flooding your inboxes. But that's what Twitch is all about. It's supposed to stream. We're always live on Twitch. So I'm going to be live a little bit more on this channel now. Now that I know how to do it. I tried to stream a little Minecraft the other night with my kiddo, but for some reason it was not letting us do it. And I think it might have been because we had two controllers plugged in and it was freaking the Twitch app out on Xbox. Because I was streaming directly. Now I'm streaming directly from the Xbox. Round 2 gaming, good to see you. I hope you had a good time in Vancouver. Eating well now that you've switched over to Twitch. That's awesome, Goku. You rock. Alright, well, I don't know anything about this game, but you guys know me. I like the character action-adventure type stuff. Let's check it out together, okay? Inky Fox. It's quite lovely. Game by Jonas Mankey. I think it's just the one person that made this thing. Geekcast, good to see you, pal. Cool. All right. Tasty achievements. I rode the first legendary animal. So this was described as more exploratory than anything else. Hello, Enigma97. Good to see you. Big gaming day for you today, it seems. Yeah, I'm going to take it easy on the post-production on Fridays, and so I'm going to try to, you know, do a lot of my rundowning and other reviewing and stuff for Thursday, and then do the editing and stuff so that I can post stuff on Friday. But I want to save a little bit more time for streaming. That's the whole idea. So I'll be streaming rundowns, but I'll also be streaming game stuff too. I mean, I created EP and reviews on the run so I could play things, and if I'm spending too much time in post-production, which I also love, but if I'm editing for huge chunks of the day, which can happen, I don't end up with a lot of time left to play. And I'm like Aquaman in water. I need games. I need games as often as possible to breathe. But then I also need movies and TV shows to take a break from games, because games can be overwhelming sometimes. They're always longer, I find, than you think they're going to be. Like, they end up taking... Like, I finished Death's Door on Monday, and God, what an excellent game. But I spent some real time in that game before I completed it, and I haven't 100%ed it. There's still some little secrets and things that I can go find. But credits rolled, and it took a long time, man. And I guess because I'm doing all the editing and all the other stuff, like, I'm just really conscious of my time. So I'm kind of like every other busy person out there that has real jobs and finds time to play. It's kind of how I feel my days are now. You know, when I had Blake editing, I made a big chunk of... Like, I had to create content for Blake to edit, so I had to play a lot of stuff. And I was able to check out a lot more stuff, and then when I'd go off and shoot the reviews, and he would edit those things. Or previous editors as well. And so most of my day was spent in the you know, the content consumption kind of space, so I could have something to talk about. But now that I'm editing, I have to squeeze in the content around the editing and the streaming and all that stuff. And so there is this, you know, because I like to come back with thoughts on these things. I don't just like to just play them and walk away from them. So there is this, I don't know, this it just makes a lot of sense to stream with you guys and discover these games together. Okay, so what's happening? It's kind of trippy. I seem to be alone on my way. Still, I leave these messages behind for those who may wish to follow. For myself, for my memories, if only this endless rain would stop. Okay. What's this? Oh, I'm finding little creatures and things. Clips with... Nope. Okay. Ninty Fan, good to see you. Blake is, he's on vacation currently. I did just work with him a few weeks ago. We collaborated on a shoot with Nintendo, a little executive interview type stuff, which was really fun. But you know, a big chunk of our ability to employ people was tied to us having extra, you know, behind the scenes work, and we were doing some documentaries and commercials and things like that. You know, all sort of industry based, but it was extra money coming into the company, and it helped to make sense to, you know, have extra editing help and have an employee basically. But since COVID and our inability to go anywhere or to be contracted to do any extra things beyond what we were doing, it just hasn't made sense. So I haven't worked with him for real in a long time, and it really sucks. But it's just like every other business out there, you know, there's been a lot of changes in the world. But I'm hoping, you know, if people can get their frickin' vaccines and wear their masks and, you know, start thinking about how do we finally put this thing behind us, you know, in the next several months or so, we can start to build some of that back up again, and I can work with Blake and maybe some other folks again. I would sure like that. I would sure like to leave my basement, guys. I would like to shoot in other spaces. Okay, so we're collecting these little jewels and stuff. Lightning Jacks, good to see you. I am a hermit. No matter the change, EP will thrive. Thank you, Level 857. I love my basement, but I mean, this business and my career has been a social one, you know? Like, it's really allowed me to get out and travel and work with people and see people all over the world. And don't get me wrong, I've really enjoyed this period of learning over the last couple of years. I've never had to be so self-sufficient since I started, the production company, and I mean, I've learned a lot of things over the years, but I've never done all of it and published. And I'm proud of myself for just rolling with stuff. But it can be lonely, man. I'm not kidding. That's why it's kind of really awesome to be able to connect with you guys over these live streams. It's really beneficial. I'm not like Level 857 where I've got a bunch of buds. That's what I told those guys that's the secret sauce that they have. It's that friendship that they have is incredibly valuable, and you need to preserve it and work and keep working together. And all the I still Zoom with friends all the time, and those things are awesome. But none of the people that I worked with on EP are in Vancouver. Not Scott, not Marissa, not Steve or Raju or Jose or Ben. So I haven't seen those folks in a long time, although Scott was in town a couple weeks ago and we did hang out for a bit, which was great. So I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just yammering. This is clearly not a big action-packed hack and slasher, because I've gone off on many tangents already. Okay, let's get over here. So I'm trying to solve a puzzle. Maybe I can leap. No. Oh, I can push this. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Now, can I jump on top of this? No, I cannot. But maybe I can jump from here. No. That is too big of a jump. The speech over this music is perfect. Oh, awesome. As a good chunk of you, even Vic, know, I've been reconnecting with Power Rangers this year, and recently at Barnes & Noble I picked up the comic omnibus Rise of Drakon, one of the storylines that inspired Battle for the Grid. Super cool. Perfect game to yammer through. Level 857. Absolutely true. Doing some puzzling. Okay, here we go. I need to find a better setup for reading the chat on the phone. There we go. I swear Vic is the only person that talks in a natural way while playing games. Nothing feels forced. How do people talk? You guys know I never have time to watch other streamers. I am just busy making things all the frickin' time, and so I don't really have time to check out stuff. Are people just putting on an act or something? Oh, I see what I have to do. Here we go. I gotta push this back here. Badoosh. I think the pressure is pretty high for people that are focused 100% on being live and trying to grow the subs and all that stuff. And I get it. You just gotta work your butt off, and you probably there's probably a lot of people that are overthinking it or stressing out about it. And there's probably a lot of people that are just freaking amazing at it. too. I don't know how people can be good and chat at the same time. It takes a lot of concentration to formulate a sentence and sound, even remotely capable of expressing thought, let alone, solving a puzzle in Omno. Okay, there's a bright light there that I'm very much attracted to, but I have no ability. Why? See, this is the thing. Why can't you web swing in this game, and why can't you web swing in every game? Developers, just make every game a Spider-Man game, all right? We will be very happy. Spider-Man in the jungle. Spider-Man on the football field. Spider-Man everywhere. Okay, well, it's supposed to be here. I've done that. Oh, maybe I have the power to go and zap this thing. Let's see. Yes, I do! I know what's happening. No. I love games like this. Oh, now I gotta push that thing back. Okay. Alright. Alright. Here we go. Oof. I can't wait for Tunic. When is Tunic coming out? The quote-unquote small games are keeping 2021 alive. Right? By the way, the Streets of Rage DLC is unreal. It's so freaking fun. Oh, Enigma 97, a lot of people are yelling. And then Lightning Jacks, there are lots of streamers that are super genuine. Yeah, man, like this is a common language by this point, you know? Overreacting to everything, Goku says. Years of broadcast training, level 857. I found some streamers like Maximilian Dude. He's a great brain. He's awesome. Yeah, he's really, I'm impressed with him big time. Why can't you just do everything in every game, Daggy A says. Some streamers are very educational and also inspiring. I learned a lot about fighting games. Yeah, I think that there is a who's that guy? There's a guy that streams out of Vancouver. Oh, what's his name? I follow him on Twitter. I've never met him in person though. But he's a huge Binding of Isaac streamer. Northern Lion. He's amazing. Because he specializes on his things and he just streams and streams and chats and streams and just drills into these games. And he just keeps rocking on that. And I think, it's incredible. And if you want to know how to play this stuff or you dig his personality, you're just going to hang out with that guy for sure. But I don't have the patience to just play the same thing over and over and over again. I go crazy when I do that. That's kind of why I think that's one of the reasons why I don't play a lot of the free-to-play stuff too. It's just like, yeah, okay. I dig those games. I've enjoyed my play times with Apex and Warzone and Fortnite and stuff, but it's like, okay, well, yeah, I get it. Okay. Next, some people can just play it over and over and over again. I can't even play a multiplayer in a Call of Duty game, let alone for too long, let alone any, persistent free-to-play thing. All right, I now have the dash ability. This is very chill, okay? Whoa! Northern Lion, you got it, round 2. I don't mind yelling and overreacting because this is a comedy style, but when it's constant over literally every little thing that happens and it's very annoying, and I just find someone else to watch. Victor is really the only person I will try to watch every time if I can. That's awesome, Enigma. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. This gives me Kenna, Bridge of Spirits vibes. Cannot wait for that game. Yeah, that is me too. I'm right there with you on Kenna. That looks awesome, and the buzz is great, and they're giving themselves some more time to make it even nicer. There's a lot of hype for that game. Again, another one of these small games making 2021 a killer experience. Death's Door, incredible. That's in my top 10 now for 2021 so far. Cyber... What the hell was it called? Cyber... Not Cyber Ninja, is it? Is it Cyber Ninja? From Yacht Club, fantastic. Just played Grime, really enjoyed that. Metroid Dread, even though it's a Nintendo game and it's going to have all the hype, it's kind of a smaller game. It's certainly not an indie game, but, you know, it's not Red Dead 2. DLC for Streets of Rage 4. What else is out there, guys? You know, the biggies are coming, but what else is out there, small game-wise, that piqued your interest, or you already love, or you're looking forward to? Okay, what's this? Dagier, I finish what I can, or what I really want to. So, I think I'd probably bat like 70% of the games that I review. I really only play games, like I'll check out a game, I guess, just to see it, so I know what I'm talking about with it. But if I don't end up talking about it in the content, then I haven't played it enough to really comment on things. But if I do end up playing something and then talking about it, I generally am interested in it. You know, now I don't have the time to play a lot of stuff that I'm not interested in. And out of those, I think I do pretty well with finishing games. I haven't finished Zelda, mostly because I finished it on the Wii, and it's just such a massive game. And honestly, Death's Door really hooked me. But and I didn't finish the Mass Effect games because I finished those all before. I want to, but I feel like, you know, I talked about how incredible they were, and they interviewed people that worked on them, and I mean, they did an excellent job with making those, but I just couldn't say, okay, well, I'm going to push everything else away, and I'm going to play Mass Effect for the next 200 hours. Just couldn't do it. I sure want to, though. Yeah, that's definitely the dilemma right now. It's just like, how do I make the time and find the time to play stuff so that I can really comment on it? Like, I've streamed a bunch of things to show things off, like Game Builder Studio. I even streamed Apex on the Switch, but I just haven't had time to go back and play those things enough to be able to talk. I have played quite a bit of Game Builders, but it's a long game. It takes a long time to get past the training tutorial stuff before you can get into like building everything on your own and then downloading other people's work and all that stuff. So I haven't got there, and that's why you haven't seen any kind of like recap video on how I feel about everything. So yeah, it's a constant balance, but you know, I've been doing this for so freaking long, I know when I'm ready to talk about something. But I'll tell you this, if I finished everything that I talked about, I'd probably have like 3 things a month that there'd be content on. Doing great, Coladash. Good to see you. Yeah, Dagier. Like, I've put tons of time. I think I put like 60 or 70 hours into Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but I'm nowhere near finished that thing. It's just massive. It just goes on and on and on and on and on. I'll be getting some more content for that pretty soon to take a look at. I haven't been able to get back to Watch Dogs, and they did that cool DLC with the original Watch Dogs character. I want to check that out. Death's Door got me big time. That totally hooked me. Everything else stopped. Oh! I don't quite know. I guess there's no right or wrong here. I guess I'm just cruising around, collecting these little bits. Oop. So those are the characters that I found so far. Okay, so this thing, what's it gonna do? Give me a new power? Double jump. I'm leaving all of this behind, all of the creatures and the beauty that surrounds me, leaving to find a better world out there in the light. What is it like, the world beyond the gate? I have some answers very soon. A little bit of it's not like super smooth. There seems to be some frame rate hiccups when I pivot the camera. But hit by one person. Alright, so I've got some speed. It's kind of reminded me of Pathless a little bit. That's a beautiful game. Didn't I get this thing already? I have like these Green Lantern symbols everywhere. Got the God rays coming down here. Okay. So I am just walking around. Oh, okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, we got some skills. We can do this. We got some hops. Get up there. Oh, shite. Shite. Do it again. Alright. Alright. Oh, I have a dash. No. No! I don't have a double jump. I wonder if I can dash it and then jump it. Let's try that. Get up there. Oh. Ori and forest music here. Never late, Harry Potter. Oops. A wizard is... A wizard is never late, Harry Potter. I'm mixing things up. Get up there! Get up! Oh, man. Sometimes those arms don't work. Get up! Yeah, alright. Get up! Yes! Okay. Sorry for yelling. Alright. That felt good. I got 2 Green Lantern symbols. Oh. Ouch. Alright, check out that thing. Abandoned Lightning Jacks is hyped for. I don't know if I know what abandon is. Lightning Jacks is also wondering what's going to be in Gamescom. Yeah. It's going to be very interesting to see how Activision pulls out of this nosedive that they're in right now. And whether they can win. I mean, there was already a lot of cynicism about the company to begin with, but now more so than ever, how are they going to regain enthusiasm for the announcements that they make, you know? I mean, what's more important is that they make peace with their employees, and people feel good about working there. But it is kind of fascinating to think about, you know, how they're going to be able to have an event again, and everybody goes, "Oh yeah, okay, cool." I feel bad for the good folks that are there and the good leaders that are there. You know, I mean, I know Rod Ferguson quite well. He's a good dude. I haven't worked with him directly, but I imagine he's a good guy. But he left the Coalition to go and work with Blizzard. He's on the Diablo team, and I've been thinking about him quite a bit, you know, like, he made that change, I think, just last year, and so I don't think he's been there long enough to get caught up in the BS, but now, just based on where he is, he's in it, you know? There's probably a lot of stories like that. This is a game that lets you have a lot of deep thoughts by Jack Handy. It's very zen. I want that thing. I want it. I can only jump a little bit. I've got little piddly legs, and my arms can't grasp onto anything. So, Onion Head is taking time. Knock this over. No, I cannot. Alright. Oh. I don't know what to do. I want to get up there. Saturday Night Live, that's right. Rod seems like such a cool guy. Love his work on all the Gears games. Was sad to see him leave the team. Enigma 97. Yeah, he's a really good dude. Loved having him here in Vancouver. Oh, Dagier, good point. Bungie hasn't been without its own controversies, right? I mean, I think that's the challenge. You grow a company. I mean, there's toxic small companies for sure, but I think you grow a company to the massive size that Activision is, and you are just. I mean, it's like you know, it's like a tape ball. You're just going to end up rolling over some dirt. You know, you just are. You're going to be acquiring jerks as you go, and there's going to be a lot of greed too. I mean, that's a huge element to that when you start making so much money, and people just want to take a slice off the top and find a way to make as much as they possibly can, and it's just layers of corruption and resentment. And in the middle of all that, people have to be creative, and you know, that is a constant puzzle for me. Is like, how the hell? And I've said this so many times on the rundown, but how do you show up for work in and amidst that kind of BS? All right. Yep, absolutely. Well said, Deguie. Yeah, Call of Dash, absolutely. I'm, I'm not excited to get on the, as much as I support the creatives and the developers who are actually making things. They run the business whether they know it or not. But they have tremendous power. The creative folks out there, they absolutely need the marketing teams and the executives to kind of help run the corporations that get these things to market. But there's a lot of stories of excellent companies being started by game makers that have toiled and built things and have taken the leap to become entrepreneurs. And I am sure that that's going to happen with Activision. I think there's going to be a lot of people that are going to leave and start new things. I can't get over there, and I don't know where it is. I need some abilities. Oh, okay. So wait a second. That's cool. That's my map. I press the Y button. That's trivial like that. Okay, let's go over here. That's cool. Okay, so I have... Oh no. Let's see what we got here. It is pretty sad, isn't it, Enigma? Too many Antoines. Call a dash. Is that a reference to to Free Guy? Did you see Free Guy? You didn't happen to be at the screening last night, were you? What a fun flick that is. Alright. I had a really good time last night. We had a screening in Vancouver for Free Guy. We did a contest for Vancouver folks. Oh, look at this neat thing. And we had quite a few people. Well, I mean, we gave away 100 tickets basically through the Electric Playground, and it was pretty cool, man. It was cool to see so many folks that watch the stuff. Oh, okay, so we said goodnight to you last night just before we hopped in the car. That's so cool. Thanks for coming last night. That was great. Yeah, I definitely want to watch. I haven't watched Mythic Quest, and I've heard a lot of good things from developers that I know. I've watched a little bit of it. Have you guys watched it? Let me know your thoughts if you've watched it. But now I really want to. Now I really want to dig into it some more because I mean it hits pretty close to the bone, and that was part of my reason for kind of stepping away from it, because I know a lot of game makers, and can be kind of easy targets to, have some fun with. And I'm still of the mind. I mean, I created a EP back in the day to celebrate these folks, and to give them some attention and, to help people know who they were, first of all, because I think so many people that make video games do it in total anonymity. And so I'm still of the mind that these people need to be kind of, applauded and celebrated. So I feel a little weird when you're, I don't know, making fun of them. But clearly, the business has matured, and there's a lot of people that are taking advantage of people and situations, and so there is a lot there now to parody. I think that's what Mythic Quest is doing. Cool to see it on the side of all those Vancouver transit buses. Yeah, that was super cool, right? Besides Power Rangers, I've been watching Winona Earp recently too, minus being an Emily Andres, who worked on Lost Girl with Michelle Lorvetta vehicle. I also found out it's a comic adaptation. Yeah, I met some of those Winona Earp folks at Comic-Con a few years ago. They were cool. I've never seen the show, though. I don't know what to do here. Oh, maybe I can... Okay, let go. Let go. Let go! I mean, I don't think this is going to make a difference. If I jump on that, I don't think I can get to the top of this thing. I don't think so. Double jump. Here we go. Oh, wait a sec. Yes. Alright, here we go. Oh, yeah! That feels so good when you do that. Okay, so now I can jump over here. Yeah, oh, shoot. Okay, alright. Let's go back here. Let's do some stuff. Alright, there we are. It was like a delay there. Do it again. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! No! Why is it falling before I do that jump? That's some kind of weird thing. Alright, got ya. Yes! Gotcha. I can do that one more time. Here we go. I think I'm too far over, but let's try it. Woo! Yes! Cool. Alright, okay, I get this now. This is a fun game. Okay, so pop that in. Slide that over there. They should have called this character Onion Head. I don't know why they didn't do that. I mean, he looks like an onion with feet. Alright. Yes. Okay, here we go, guys. Watch that step. Oh, my goodness. Whew. Okay. Yes. Okay. I'm feeling it. Right. Grooving. Star-Lord, good to see you. The character reminds me of the teacher from Assassination Classroom, Ninty91 says. I beat the game! Look at me go. No, I'm just hopping onto another monster. Here we go. Typical Friday night. Riding on the head of a dinosaur. Yeah! Look at me! Look at me! That's quite lovely. This is cool. Man, Game Pass rules. I think about how many people are going to try this game that would never have even heard of it without Game Pass. That's so great. Build the second legendary animal. Really cool. Incredible that one person made this game. Okay. What the hell? That scared the crap out of me. I will take the orbs. Okay. Thank you. I'm going to read this loading book. It says, the light guides me on my path and gives me strength. It lives in everything from plants on the plains to unassuming rocks. The staff bearers learn to harness and control the light's power. Oh, that's awesome, Kolodash. Yeah, Stadia is pretty damn impressive tech. I've said that a bunch of times on the show before, and the only thing that sucks is the wind is out of the sails now that they don't have their own internal stuff being made. But yeah, it works. I haven't logged in for a long time though, but I was super impressed when I was playing on that thing. This is terrific. It's reminded me a lot of Pathless, actually. Sorry, when I stop like that, I'm just reading through the comments. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get to that one. Ooh. On the top of a dandelion. Oh, no, I can't. Okay, all right. Okay. It's got a little Journey-esque vibe to it, too. Look at this. Beautiful giant. Hello. Hello. A Chronoros. A Chronoros. I think I've read this one. With knowledge of the light and the power it grants, the staff bearers became our leaders. I will rest for just a moment longer, gather my breath, feel the wind on my face one last time. It'd be fun to play through a fully scripted adventure game or role-playing game with actors and have everybody you know, become characters and voice everything. That'd be really sweet. I'm wondering if anybody's doing that on Twitch right now, actually. There's some classic game that, you know, pre-voice acting, but it had a great script. Oh, and Recore, yeah. Enigma 97. Oh, thank you so much, Star-Lord. Vic, do you follow the comic book writer Gail Simone? She has a pretty quirky account. I've read a ton of her stuff, for sure. Her tweets and stuff. I've read a bunch of her work as well. I know who she is. Absolutely. I think I do follow her. I'm not 100%. Okay, so I need one more of those Green Lantern balls. Where do we go? Where do we go? Looks like we can climb those rocks and make a leap over there. Alright, here we are. Kadoosh. Up we go. Up. 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 And up. Up. Alright, we did it. Okay, now there is no way in hell I can make that jump. I need 2 dashes, and I don't have them. I have no projectile. No, I can make it to that thing, and I fell on my face. Okay. I can maybe do it from over there. Alright, let's go. Up! I think over here. Oh, let's get over here. Oh, 5440. Or Enigma 97. There we go. There we go. Alright, puzzle time. Puzzle time. Alright. Now. Ah. Wait a sec, wait a sec, wait a sec, wait a sec, wait a sec. Okay. There. Great. And then this one. Kaboosh. Oh. Alright. Oh. Nope. Ouch. Controller batteries are low. What? Oh, I did take these out of something else. Okay. What is happening? Push that over there. Maybe I can. Right. Okay, right. I won't have time to get back down here. That's right. So this has to go over here. Right? It must. Yes, it does. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, I got this. All right, and then Booey. Booey. Yes. Bit off. Grooving. All right, so now. Oh, that's right on my gut. Okay. What you got? I'm going to leave those behind until I get the climbing thing that I can do, right? That's my thought. Yeah, this is quite hypnotic. What that? Why? What? I turned it off. Get back. Oh yeah, they've been around for a long time. And Moose 0030, is there any coverage of video games that you find lacking? Have loved adding groups like NoClip and Digital Foundry into the mix in the last couple of years. Do you mean other groups of people that are I'm less than impressed with? Is that what you mean, or elements of video game coverage that we don't have now? Because yes, I feel like we desperately need the kind of content that EP has been lucky enough to make over the years, and that's team-based, visiting with developers every day or every week, like we've been able to do for so many years. I feel like that constant discussion with game makers, not just about just release calendars and what's coming up next, but just having that constant engagement and interaction with game developers was something very precious and cool with our stuff. And the other thing that I think that was really amazing about the way that we made the shows were all of these distinct voices that people got to know. And I feel like that team spirit, I mean, IGN's got a pretty good job, done a pretty good job with that. They've got some pretty good on-air folks and some good reporting and stuff. We just had this incredible platform, we were kind of unique out there in the television landscape. Everything's changed now with TV, of course, but I don't know. I look around and I don't see too many things like what we were doing. Especially because we mixed it up too. It wasn't just games. It was a little bit of everything: movies and toys and comics and events and music and technology. And it was a great privilege to have access to all of that. And I feel like viewers don't get that now. Everything is so specialized and I don't know. It's like soapboxy. A lot of people, projecting their expertise, which is fine. I think we need that too. But I do feel like we are disconnected from a lot of the creative folks out there, Although there have been a lot of Zoom connections and conversations, which I think has made it easier for PR to get more people to have access to creators and stuff. But there was something really special and unique about the way that we just had teams everywhere and we're always visiting people. And we were not about gossip. We were not about, who's sleeping with who and, who's wearing what. That was the other shows. So it was cool privilege that we all had. The team and I. And I kind of still have, but I'm fully alone. So it's very weird. All right. Oh, so I need to carry the energy thing in my sphere. Oh, get over there. All right, so I need to go back over there. Okay. All right. Yeah, I think both NoClip and Digital Foundry are freaking awesome. They're doing great work. Can I not? Oh, I can't zip when I have this. Okay, well that sucks. I am confused then. How do I do it? What? Where do I go? Where do I go? Alright, so I have to drop the light source thing. Drop that here. No zippies. Okay. Oh, I see. I see. Got you. I got you. Oh, except that I can... Oh, I got you, I understand now. Alright. What do we got here? So I go back. Get this thing. And I go back over there. Understood. Enigma, I think part of the, I think you're correct, and I was thinking about that. I feel like it's hard to, it's easier to be disappointed in things if you don't speak to people that build things. So it's, I guess it's easier to be a critic if you have no connection to the ambition, and that's something that I've always been able to have. And people comment on my optimism and my positivity quite often, but I think the root of it is, I love creative people, and I love risk-taking. And I know how hard it is to make anything. And I think it's very easy to be disconnected from that, and honestly to fully enjoy things if you never, dig into that impulse, that instinct to create, I think. And I believe that this kind of current generation of content consumption is very tailored to like a binary assessment of whether something is awesome or it sucks. There's just a lot of that kind of judgment on stuff. And plus we have so much of it that I can understand the, why it's happened. We are just inundated with, escapism in every variety. And that enormous amount of choice has given rise to a lot of critics that have this new social media platform, but they don't have any connection to the people making these things. And so there is that disconnection from the joy and the optimism that those people have when they build things. Even if those things end up not being great, it takes an optimistic soul to, go to work every day to try to make a movie or a video game or a TV show. And there's a lot of beauty and inspiration to be mined out of connecting with that. But I also think we are overloaded with entertainment options. And I think that humans, especially especially in North America, are and places like Japan and stuff are working harder than they ever had in our histories. And I don't think that this always on the communication tools that the internet provides and our smartphones provide are necessarily healthy devices to have us have a separation from our work and play and real life. Like we're always in, and we're always just being fed new things to assess and consume and keep up with. And it's just it's the reality that it is. Oh, well, now I can surf. Cool. Look at this. But I think one of the things that is, people comment on my positivity, and I'm just thinking about it, either today or yesterday. I think one of the things that has allowed me to do that is that I get genuinely excited when I can talk with Zach Penn, who wrote Free Guy, or Jeffrey Wright, who's the voice of The Watcher, and the game makers that I speak with all the time. Like it's awesome. I have mad respect for people that work their asses off to entertain us, and it's that fire that they have that I think I tap into and I admire, and it keeps me up. And even if I don't end up loving the thing that they make, or I have my own criticisms and my own things, I try never to just approach any assessment of somebody's work with this kind of binary, it's shit, or it's excellent, or it's meh. I don't know. I don't think that serves. It doesn't serve the spark that was there in the first place, for sure. It's I find it a little disrespectful. But we are overripe with choice, and everybody's got a microphone. So those two things are leading to a lot of people. I don't know, finding things to be pissed about. And then I think a lot of people just aren't maybe living the life that they want to live, and there's a connection to that kind of negativity, and it just feeds itself. And it's quite frightening. To be truthful, it's quite frightening to see people kind of spiral on that stuff. But honestly, I think that's how you can explain people having these conspiracy theories and storming a Capitol and not wearing masks and not getting vaccinated, and tolerating children being put in cages, and it's or being apathetic about climate change or whatever, It's all kind of connected. And these social platforms, they don't give a crap. They don't care where their traffic comes from. So they will feed that monster. So people get sucked into the negativity quagmire, and they stay on that. And the beast is fed, and the money is made, and YouTube and Facebook and Twitch and whatever else is out there just sort of counts the dollars. They're fine. But I think a lot of you folks that have been watching EP for a long time and have kind of followed along with the way that, myself and the other people that have worked on our content, I think you have an appreciation for creativity and our slant on it, And I see that in your comments and your feedback, and it's very inspiring.
This is a beautiful game. It's very mellow, it's very chill, but yeah, this person feels something special. Oh, Goku. And Alpha Cat, you guys rock. Oh, Call of Dash. I'm a huge Ready Player One fan. Huge. And my daughter and I have read both books together. And and we've watched the movie together. I listened to the audiobook that Will Wheaton read when that was what, 2011, 2010? 2011. I had Scott and I both got our laser eye surgery. It wasn't LASIK, it was a different thing. And so I downloaded audiobooks to listen to, and that was one of them. But over time, I've grown to love that world even more, you know. And Ready Player 2 isn't quite as, I think, surprising and fulfilling a book as Player 1 is, but the world building that Ernie Klein has done is really phenomenal, and the characters are awesome. And of course, the nostalgia thrill is very cool, but it's like what Zach was saying in our podcast, that like the characters exist and their stories are valuable outside of the nostalgic trinkets and the things that we're familiar with. My kid just loves it. She really wants a movie to Ready Player 2 and a sequel, like Ready Player 3 or whatever Ernest Cline would call it. Alright, okay, I see. No. Madness here. This is here. Here. Nope. Okay, so here. Let's go. No. Okay, so it is that. Here. I love that I'm just like cruising around and finding little puzzles to solve everywhere I go. It doesn't matter what direction I go. It's so open-ended. Oh shit. Oh, okay. Yeah, baby. This is really cool, isn't it, Arg Scott? Take it easy, level 857. Oh yeah, the books are, well, I can tell you Ready Player One, the book, is infinitely superior to the movie. The movie is very cool, but it does not have the layers of the book. And I reviewed it with Johnny, and we both really enjoyed the movie. But one of the things that I said at the time was that, and it's super cool, like it's a great homage to the book. But one of the things that I said at the time was that it was a weird thing for Spielberg to direct it. He should have produced it, but the book is a story about Spielberg. The story is almost, obsessively intertwined with the mythology of what Steven Spielberg has crafted. And I'm sure as a creator, Spielberg, and he said it, he was just not going to put in every connection that's in the book, because there was just all of these allusions to Spielberg's incredible history, all these amazing moments that are, he crafted for us. But he directed Ready Player One, and he did a great job. I mean, it's a gorgeous movie, but it needed more Spielberg touches. But one of the things that I really recognized, because I've seen it now 3 or 4 times, but the last time I watched it, I really recognized, especially after just reading the book, was the intelligence on the editing, like the stuff that was shifted and changed was really smart. So it becomes like It becomes like the a great, home version of an arcade game, in a way, But it's not quite the same game. Oh, that's so cool, Kaladesh. That is awesome. I'm glad you came out. Usually the books are better since sacrifices need to be made to keep the movie length but fit the new medium. Doesn't mean it's bad by any means, though, of course. That's right, Enigma. Take it easy, Quantum Wave. Oh, and hello to any new viewers of EPN. It's like the EPN Twitch channel just sort of blinked onto life again. So I don't know. I assume a lot of the people that are watching the streams are from our YouTube channel. But I know a lot of folks, they hang on Twitch. So hello and welcome. Thank you for being here. Our YouTube channel, if you don't follow, by the way, is youtube.com/EPNTV. There's good stuff there. Arg Scott, you are correct. This is a very, very cool game. Oi, rubber. All right, I'm going to do another 7 minutes or so and make it a nice, tidy 90-minute stream. Just giving you guys a heads up there. The staff bearers formed our world knowing they had yet to attain the highest form of the light, the true light. I am driven towards the answers by this relentless goal. Oh, this is such a trippy game. Oh, that's so cool. Hellstrike. How long is it, Hellstrike? How far into the game am I? Enigma 97, like play online with friends? Or like EPN friends and family kind of thing? People that are watching the stream? I will do that for sure. I was more hesitant to do that on YouTube. Like I didn't want to spam YouTube with streams, and that's why I created the EP Live channel on YouTube, because that was the plan. And then I just thought, you know what? Like Twitch is just made for live stuff. So now that I'm streaming more on Twitch, I would love to do that. I'd love to get together with people. In fact, I was just thinking that like the Black Panther stuff is coming up. For Avengers, and I really want to play that. And Blair Farrell, who's a regular on the channel, and is a huge superhero video game nerd like I am, said hit me up if you want to do some streaming together, some playing together. So I want to do that, and I don't know if any of you folks are Avengers people, but I think 4 people at a time play some of that stuff. I don't know if you can play the single player or the story stuff with everybody. I don't know. But yes, long story short, I'm open to figuring out some, EPN collab streams. That'd be awesome. I don't know if I'll be able to figure out all the audio stuff, and at least initially. Give me a couple of them to test out. Ah, shit. Okay. And then I'll get good at it. But yeah, I want to do that. That'd be fun. Go. Yeah! Yes. Ninty fan, thank you for the question. Yes, I don't know how to activate subs. I got to figure that out, but yes, I will do that here. I know that people like to do that on Twitch, and it would be awesome to have people support the channel. That would be great. But I don't know how to do it, so I am a Twitch partner, so I think I can do it, but I don't know what I have to press to turn that on, but I will. I've never made an emote. I'll figure that out. Less than 10 hours. Okay. 2 sittings. Alright, so I'm probably a quarter of the way through, maybe? I haven't found every secret or anything like that. I like it. It's a pretty game. Okay, let's do some surfing. Oh, let's figure out where we have to go. Let's go. There's one. Gather more energy. What? Is there some kind of an icon or something that tells me if I've got enough energy? Let's see. Series X is a great console. Get that right there. Apathetic one. And I made my own Batwing controller, and I freaking love it. Alright, here we go. Pulling some Tony Hawk moves. I guess so, a little bit. Let's see if I have enough energy. Does it tell you? Whoa, what the hell? What are... Activate this thing. Okay.
made my own Batwing controller. Of course you would, Kolodash. Surfing on a staff in the top 10 for video game traversal, so smooth. It is very nice. You guys are fantastic. I'm going to call it a night on the streaming, but you know, I'll be back soon. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you soon. And until then, play forever.